We are making such an easy and delicious crockpot dinner today. So right at the bottom of our crockpot, I broke up a bunch of lasagna noodles, and then right on top, I'm putting in some garlic Alfredo marinara sauce. So go ahead and save the container. We are gonna fill it up with chicken broth, and this is just gonna help all of our noodles cook, as well as get all the excess deliciousness from this can. My favorite thing about this crockpot recipe is that as it's getting colder, this is just so perfect to make. Does not take a lot of time. You can see it's gonna be a very, very easy prep. So we're gonna be doing 2 of these. So go ahead and pick up a bunch of chicken broth, and we're gonna be filling up 2 of these containers. So this works as a 2-in-1 because this is helping us measure it out as well. Once we have that all set, we're gonna be throwing in some onion. This is half a roughly chopped onion. Go ahead and throw it in. This is gonna give it a ton of flavor as it bakes. And then, of course, we cannot forget some spice-rolled garlic. So you can use whole garlic cloves if you want, but I find this is just so convenient because we can just do a couple scoops. And then especially with the garlic juice it has in there, it is just so flavorful. I love using this jarred garlic. Once we have these ingredients in our crock pot, we are going to be throwing in 1 block of cream cheese, and this is just going to nestle in. This will melt, and then it is just going to give us the creamiest, delicious sauce for our lasagna. Once it's all set, go ahead and throw the lid on and cook it on high for about 2 hours. I have been waiting so patiently for this, so you can tell when it's ready when the lasagna noodles are nice and soft to the touch. So this is perfect. And next we're gonna be adding in, this is some Italian sausage that I cooked out while this was cooking. I just stuck it into the fridge, that way it'll be nice and ready. And I just like adding the sausage at the very end so that it can heat up. With the crock pot, I just wanna make sure that it's not overcooked, and then this way you get a nice sear in the pan as well. So of course we gotta add in some cheese. So I'm just gonna be using this low moisture mozzarella, and I'm not gonna be using the whole bag. I'm just gonna do a few good handfuls for good measure. And we can go ahead and start mixing everything together so that way the Italian sausage heats up and then all of the mozzarella cheese gets nice and melted. And last but not least, we gotta add in some leafy greens. So I just got some spinach, and we're just gonna be doing about 2 handfuls. And this is perfect to add in at the very end as well. And we are just gonna mix it until the spinach is a little bit wilted. And then that way it gives a chance for that Italian sausage to heat up. So go ahead and be patient and just give it a few stir rounds. It'll be ready in about 2 to 3 minutes. So now that everything is nice and combined, we can go ahead and serve, and you can just see how creamy and delicious this looks. Cannot wait to go ahead and give this a taste. This one has just been filling my kitchen, smelling so delicious. I cannot wait to go ahead and give it a taste. I've been so patient. Just want to make sure I get a nice little bite of everything. This is one of those where as soon as you take a bite, it just melts. Enjoy.